não perder
know what if Deku never was a hero, or what if Deku was completely useless and never impacted the story? Now, this is what if Deku never had one for all on me. He will still be in UA, he will still be in the battle, and he will still meet all the other main characters. Okay, so now let's get started. We begin with Izuto Midoriya's plot. You see, I'm sorry, battle. We begin with Izuto Midoriya. Oh, I will just say Deku because I can't bother to remember, because I can't be bothered to remember his name. So yeah, as the crowd doctor, he is a that he is shortless, and now we know how most of the story goes. Blah 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 blah. Patudo police him. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Surgery. Blah 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 blah. Pain. But here's a kicker. In that scene, when Deku asked All Might if he can be a hero, All Might says no, you can't. And this brought Deku. Well, for this first time in his life, for the first time he had determination and down, and then he started training to become a hero without his rod. So he now taught to Deku training. He did his first of fighting. I am in this guy is training every day. He would actually, the training he did with All Might in those 10 months. Picture that, but 10 times more intense. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised he's right this, surprised this, but let's just say he did. And at the end, he is raped. He's actually raped. Right? I'm not saying this I have like 8 patterns and I know, and it's not even an overestimation. So then after this, it becomes clear that his due to that Midoriya is not as weak as before, and he's not as motoring and stuff like that. He just in that annoying stuff, and he is more confident. And Batido knows this, but when he tries to bully him, Izuto just gives him a death stare. I am not kidding. This guy struck the fear of the world inside this guy. Batido. And then after that, Batido just didn't bully him just because he didn't want that bottle pin. Not as if he knew this, but more of he just didn't bully him. So now we taught the UA entrance exam, and I know you guys are thinking, how is Deku, someone we know fraud, only face training for only 10 months, can possibly survive this? And here's the honest truth. I am not 100% sure, and I will actually be surprised if it gets into UA. But I'll be honest. Here's what I'm thinking. Deku doesn't get any mobile points, but he saves Oshato and doesn't see UA by that. Okay? So now that he's in class 1A, we toss to the ball throw. He just like a decent score. Right, let's say 100 or 200 meters, something like that. Maybe 300, yeah, 300. And people are a bit short. But when he tells him don't report, and they are also more surprised. The rest of the stuff though pretty good, but and then Midoriya is not in last place per se. He's more of like he's kind of like below average, but not exactly the worst. But after that happened, we realized he doesn't have a quote, and now that Midoriya knows he doesn't have a quote and needs to train harder to get into to have a chance in UA. So then he decides to get support items. And I noticed saying things, no, and I noticed saying Apex, this is he's not Batman, Apex, he's not Iron Man, Apex, this, Apex, that, blah blah blah. But let me tell you, I have a plan. You know that right done hero that we saw in the right UH, I said that in that right, I forgot the name of it, but never mind. You remember that done hero, so yeah, that's him. I plan on making Deku strong in Fiscal Year, but I also want him to have some weapons here and there and some gadgets. So then Deku register some support items. This consists of dawns, braids, bow staffs, stun weapons, grappling hook, blah blah blah. Register if Batman was more happy. Maybe Batman has mouse? Oh, this is going to be the end of my video. Seeing this my first positive video, and I need to plan more of the script out. Tell me if you like it, tell me if it's bad, and tell me if I need to get a better voice. But for now, it's a this. Dot dot. No, but for now, see you later.